Boom, 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 bloom, 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 bloom. Hello. Hello. Hey, Juan. Rich GT 350R. How are y'all tonight? Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Bache. Yeah, Theo chickened out. I guess he's a little bit busy tonight for all of us. So, hey, why not? I'm not doing nothing. I can go live for a little while. Hey, David Carlisle. So, how has everybody's weekends been? Hmm. Got 7 people in the chat. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hey, Shell. I got about 1,000 watch hours I need. So, y'all go back and watch the videos after the stream. Blow the channel up. Got a few links set out to a few people. Let's see if I can get somebody to join in. Hey, Corey, good to see you in the chat. Hmm. Depending on if I get any more panelists, anybody up, anybody else up on panel, depends on how long the stream will go. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't did a live in a good couple weeks. Not doing nothing tonight, so why not? M. Lizer, hello. Wasn't this week No Name Nationals, if I'm not mistaken, for the YouTube community? Hey, Dog Balkle. No, I didn't get the truck fixed. It's not going to be fixed for a long time. So, what we're doing, we're putting the truck in storage for now. We're going to go back to being company drivers at CFI. We actually leave tomorrow to head out to Joplin, Missouri full orientation on Wednesday. We're gonna go team there for a while, see how we like it there. Fix a few things on the truck and probably sell it. Yes, I know I'm sitting in it. It is running fine at this moment, but we can't really run it with a load on it because it'll start acting up. So that is the plan for that. You would have think some of the bigger channels would have at least went live for a little while at No Name Nationals, or the one that really sponsors it does a lot for it. So, a few of y'all that don't know what No Name National is, it is a big meetup, a big YouTube meetup in Missouri. If you have over 500 subscribers on your channel, you will be able to get in. If I'm right, bring your whatever you got. If you want to race it, you can race it on the track, or you can just be a spectator at No Name Nationals. I'm I don't know if y'all seen the video I posted earlier about the Matcon ratchet that I built. Pretty cool little ratchet. I think so anyway. Yes, I know it's a little bit off the wall ratchet to do, but hey, why not? Harbor Freight's always claiming to be just like the big tool truck brand, so why not build a ratchet out of one of their ratchet heads and the Icon breaker bar? What, $60? We'll see if it'll withstand the test of time that the torture I'm going to put it through. We'll see if it can withstand the torture. Every time I use it, I try to record it. But it will get used. All right, Pat. You take it easy, brother. Get you some sleep for work in the morning. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Baja Bug Day. Yeah, that would have worked, David. Pat Paulson for president. Hey, Adam. Hmm. I think the last time I went live, I was in Redlands, California, with Mr. Power Stroke Jude and Surfer Dude and the Missus. We went to um, Applebee's for dinner, so we got to hang out. And his Matco dealer is actually where I got the Matco half-inch flex head from. Hey, Jamie, that was really cool. Maybe he'll pop in the chat tonight. If he does, if he wants a link, I'll send him a link. But I have to say thank you to everybody. One of my most successful videos has officially hit over 6,300 views and it's got over 130 thumbs up on it. That is my Harbor Freight 56-inch Series 3 video. That is astounding. That video has really taken off. Yes, Jamie, you've met them too. Yep, 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 yep. One person that didn't come out was the Missus. I wish his wife would have came out and met my wife also. Tell you what, Surfer Dude, that's an awesome little man. He it seems he keeps Power Stroke on his feet. Let me see if I can. Oh wow, Jamie, what you been working on? I know you've been working on what, the Jeep or the truck, one of the trucks. Oh, you get the day off tomorrow, Shell. I bet you're going to enjoy that. I bet that's a fun build, Jamie. Also, fuel system for one Bronco and wire harness for another. Oh, wow. So you really got your work cut out for you. Shell, you can always come drive us to Joplin, Missouri. That's where we'll be starting to head tomorrow. So we can start our new journey with another company. Oh, wow. Was it bad out there, Shell? What kind of boat did you get, Jamie? Did you get a big red boat? Oh, baby blue. Good color. Let's see. Hey, Pat CB. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Bachi, I gotta find out if you can make something for the missus. I forget what you're supposed to be making though. Hmm. Be right back. What were we talking about? Seeing if what Bachi can make? What was that animal that you were wanting? We were talking about it in Gatlinburg. A unicorn or something like that? Ah, okay. A unicorn with wings. That's what she wants. Not llama corn. Yeah. God, you must hate that llama corn, Bocce. She wants a unicorn with wings. Hey, quick wrench. Pat, right now we're in the Volvo. It cannot be driven to deliver loads, so we pulled it from Panther, and we're going to stick it in storage. And we are going to orientation to become company drivers at CFI this week out in Joplin, Missouri. And within time, this one will be fixed and probably sold. So we're leaving the owner operator side of trucking and we're going back to company drivers. Still making good money. We'll be a team. Well, it'll still be team operation. We'll get anywhere from 5 to 7,000 miles a week. Oh, I bet that was fun. Quick wrench, moving 15 yards of topsoil. Well, the company we're going to, we actually worked for before. That's where we actually met. It took us a few years to get together. So on this truck, it's got like 560,000 miles on it. Raging, my dad's best friend was a coon ass from Lafayette. Really? No, it's not bad miles. I mean, it's sitting here in the driveway running. So I'm kind of second guessing the injectors. I don't know because you know how some shops they like to inflate the bill and tell you they that you need something that you actually don't need. But nonetheless, we're gonna put it in storage, fix it up and sell it, or fix it up and bring it over to the new company. Quick Rich, I don't have $16,000 right now to fix this truck. So over time, I'll buy the parts, I'll put them on the truck, I'll get the truck back to where it needs to be, and then from there, we'll either lease this on with the company or put it up for sale. We should know something by the end of this year. if not the first quarter of next year. Yeah, mechanics do inflate stuff. Well, the shop owners do anyway. Sometimes, if it's a bad shop and they just want to sell you parts. Hey, chef, chef, how's that Frankenbox coming along? Is it coming along nicely? I know you haven't done any videos on it here lately. Hey, Lakes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Haven't been working on it. I got really sick and was all. Oh, well, at least you're feeling better now. That's a good thing. That was priority one to get you feeling better. Hey, Quick Wrench, you want a link if you're still in the chat? All right, Bachi, you have a great night, and let me know how much you would charge me to make that for the wife for the unit with the unicorn with wings. I Pat, yeah, right. If I had the money to get the parts and everything, I probably would, but $16,000 is a little steep right now. No, I don't think Theo would charge me 16 grand, but just to get the parts, it's gonna cost a bit. Hey, Quick Wrench, I am going to drop my email in the chat. I don't have your email address in my thing anymore. Email me something and I'll send you the link. All right, Bocce, you take it easy. See reply. Shit. Um, well, that's right. Let me discard that. Go over here. Set. Oop, copy it. Compose it. Discard that. Apply. Over here. Nope. Clipboard. This and send. No, he's doing chef. He's doing them, but he'll skip a few weeks every now and then, or skip a week every now and then. I guess he just got a little bit busy tonight, or spending time with the family, like we all do. It's very understandable. Since he didn't go live tonight, I decided to go live myself. I really haven't done any live streams beside the one up there in Redlands with Power Stroke in quite a few weeks. They actually need to watch hours, so why not? I'm only 6 away from 500, and I am just over 1,000 watch hours away from being halfway monetized on YouTube. So share my videos out. Have everybody watching everything. Get my watch hours up. I mean, it's not a necessity for me to be monetized. It would be nice, but it's not a necessity. I'll do YouTube no matter what, no matter if I'm monetized or not. 19 people watching. Cool. We'll see if Theo pops up in the chat tonight. I did send him a link, so if he wants to pop in, he can. I'm thinking about if I can doing a few videos while in orientation to show y'all what the process is, what we have to go through in orientation to drive for a company. Be right back. Oh, man. How hot is it up there right now, Adam? It shouldn't be that bad up there, right? Sound like that truck on Instagram. Hey, Rich. Oh, wow. I know, I think a couple weeks ago it was starting to cool down up that way. I think when we were up there, it got down to like in the 60s at night. Which now, since we're going back to being company drivers, we will definitely be hitting the northwest and the northeast a lot more. So that's cool. It's their equipment. All right, quick, Rich. Yeah, New Jersey, New Jersey roads. I mean, we went up there for a few recoveries, and Jesus, Northeast is chock full, especially coming down. I think it's I-81. That thing is chock full of road construction. Of course, this past week we went on vacation. Went up to Gatlinburg for a few days. That was fun. If you ever get a chance to come down to Gatlinburg, I mean, there's a lot of places to go to. It's well worth the vacation spot. No, not up there. We did bring some taffy back. And a bunch of other stuff. Actually, Pat, the Silverado's tags didn't come from Michigan until 2 days after we got back. So we actually had to drive the semi up there. It stayed parked at the hotel while we were there. We just walked around and took the little tram or got an Uber or Lyft wherever we had to go. Otherwise, we probably would have took the Silverado out to Gatlinburg. I know the next time we go, we'll be taking the Silverado or whatever vehicle we have at that point in time. It just goes to show you the Volvo is still running. It can still do trips, but we don't want to put it under too much pressure. I don't know. It's kind of nice. I mean, we went to let's see, what was that restaurant called? Uh, we got flags from them. Um, we went to the parrot thing that's up there. Uh, and we went to a dinner show. That was pretty neat. What was that stupid dinner show's name? Oh, Hatfield and McCoy's dinner thing, whatever dinner feud. That's what they call it. Alrighty. Wow, this thing sure has changed. Add the stage.
What is up?
Hey, Quick Rich. Not much.
Where'd you stay in Gatlinburg?
We stayed at the Country Inn and Suites.
It's close to the mountains, right? Like the
Uh-huh.
entrance to the mountains.
Yeah. It's I think it's like the very end of the strip,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to call it. It's pretty cool. We actually did a vacation package through the Green something Green that is partnered up with Bass Pro and Cabela.
Were the bears still
Blue
running the streets?
Blue Green Bluegrass or Blue Green or vacation thing. It's like a timeshare thing they do. We had to go through a 3 hour little thing for them. Actually, not a bad deal for what they offer. A lot of vacation spots they offer throughout the United States. A little pricey.
It's a money trap.
Yeah. Like a full price for their full package. You get 20,000 points. They do it by the point system. You're spending like $95,000 on the package. But you can break that up into payments.
Yeah, it's like getting a mortgage, but then they always keep upping the price to stay there at that level.
Actually, how they explained it, the price is pretty much locked in.
Did you see a lot of bears running the streets again this year?
No,
When I was there last time, the bears were running the streets pretty big.
they said that it's not uncommon for them to do it, but we didn't see any.
I'm trying to think. I think I stayed at Jack Huff Motor Lodge around traffic light number 6,
Hmm.
and they were out every night.
Oh, wow.
That's basically right around the corner from where the little village is. The old fashioned little village where the pancake pantry is and all that.
Hmm. Is it close to the Dollywood?
No,
The
that's in Pigeon
Dollywood's on it.
Forge.
That's on the same. That's pretty much on the same strip.
That's Pigeon Forge though, isn't it? Dollywood?
Yeah, pretty much. Close enough. Well, it's all mixed into one. Oh, SSP. So what's new? Any new tools? Did you uh did you get that toolbox?
No. No new toolbox yet.
He wouldn't take that price.
No.
Oh man, that sucks. Oh well, I guess that the toolbox wasn't meant to be.
I'm not worried. I'll find the deal when it comes around.
Jamie, they're everywhere. that's, that's your final answer. After the 460 is to where I want it. Yeah. Yep. Hopefully after this week, it'll my my YouTube live streams will the ones I attend will get back to normal. Driving during the day and having to sleep at night. Yeah, I was going to bed pretty early.
What dinner show did you go to?
The Hatfields and McCoys, the dinner feud they have.
That was in, that was in Pigeon Forge, right?
Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, it's like $70 per ticket, 76 per ticket. But it was well worth it. I mean, the food alone, it was it was really good.
When I was there last, my kids were still small enough. All they want to do is play freaking putt golf and ride go karts.
There's plenty of that on that strip, especially the go karts. See, we went to the Santa's Village, the Santa's things that they have, and a few other stores, a few other souvenir stores. Went to the candy store that they have out there. Tell you what, if you want to go there, you better have a somewhat of a pocket full of money, because you can spend quite a few bucks.
Yeah, the Christmas store, and that's in Pigeon Forge too. That's nothing in there is cheap.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no more different than going to Frankenmuth up here in Michigan.
Yeah, I think that's one she wants to take me to.
They say it's the biggest.
She said it's really awesome up there. I don't know. I like Christmas though.
Yeah, Bonner's here in Frankenmuth is pretty big.
They actually have a vacation spot up there through that same program.
Yeah, it's probably at trying to remember the name of the hotel. They probably have the water park at it and all that shit. I think they call it Splash Village, but the hotel has a name.
I forget the pamphlet somewhere. But it was well worth $160 that we spent on the package that they offered us. Go up there, relax, have some fun, get away from everything.
Yeah, it's probably Zender's Splash Village is probably what has a part of the timeshare deal with you.
Mm-hmm. So I finally made that ratchet. It took a 3/8 tap and a 3/8. I wish I would have had a carbide drill bit, but I didn't. I had a cobalt steel drill bit, but it did the trick. I had to hollow out the hole on the ratchet to fit the bolt that came with the breaker bar. So we'll see if it withholds the test of time.
What ratchet head you put on it?
The Matco 88 tooth half-inch flex head with the indenting teeth on the bottom of the ratchet where it goes into where it connects into the ratchet the bar part. I mean, it's a little sloppy when it's straight down, but if it's back here on the head, or if it's folded down like this or like this, it's pretty much stiff. But if it's straight down, it's a little floppy, but not too bad. Hey, Robert, nope. We'll be back on the road, headed to orientation this week in Joplin, Missouri. We're putting the Volvo in storage until we can get it fixed. And probably after that, we'll decide if we're going to lease it on with another company or just put it up for sale.
What's it worth with the miles that you got on now? About 140?
No, I could probably get 70, 75 as it sits right now. With 500,000, just over 500,000 miles, you'll never see $140,000 for this truck. With all the finance and everything like that, we paid 180.
Thought the trucks are more expensive than that now.
Some are. The new Peterbilt that they're coming out with, I think those are just over 200,000. Nope, I didn't see that rig. With them, the CFI will more likely put us in a brand new 2024, 2023 Kenworth T680. But the only good part about that, I don't have to worry about the fuel bill, and I ain't got to worry about the maintenance. The company takes care of both of those. Hang on 1 second. Be right back. surprised Boudreaux ain't on the on the panel tonight. We're in the chat. I haven't seen him.
What was that?
Cajun Coin Hunter. Haven't seen him tonight. Oh wow. I believe it came from Sweden. It's a flat nose cab over. Huh. You've been hearing been watching the news lately about the EV fires they've been having?
Yeah, I've seen some stuff about that.
Truck after truck after truck has been catching on fire, and the fire department's having problems putting rigs out. And they're wondering why they're pushing this EV stuff so damn hard when they need to get that under control.
We can't add water to a fire on a freaking EV vehicle.
Well, the water's only good for one thing: is try to cool the system down. That's what the fire departments have been saying. That's pretty much all they.
Lithium ion likes the water though; it makes it burn hotter.
From what I think the last one I seen was out in Phoenix. I guess one of the firefighters came on the news and says we just been dousing it with water, trying to cool the system down where they can do something else with it or something. Jamie, you're working at a shop now? Wow, I've been out of it. I've really missed a lot on YouTube. Has it been cooling down up there?
Talking to me?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're probably around 65 degrees right now. It's been bouncing. They'll tell you
that's
72 degrees is a high, and it ends up being 82.
that's Mother Nature for you. Can't decide what the hell she wants to do. One minute she'll be cold, next minute she'll be hot.
Is your Silverado still down?
No. It's sitting right in front of the truck. We got the tags in the other day. The registration expired, so we couldn't drive it up to or wherever we were. 2 days later, after we get back, tags are here. Because we had to re-register it out in Michigan. We had to mail up all the information they wanted, all the paperwork they wanted, the money they wanted, $118 or something like that. and wait a couple weeks for them to send the registration back down to us. But no, it's running fine. It's going back to storage tomorrow morning after we pick up the the rental car. It'll be parked right beside this one. Until we get home. Again. Let's see here. So what's everybody got planned for this week coming besides working? Anything fun planned?
I finally got the cement work done around my house.
I bet that's a relief.
Well, I still can't park on it for like another 10 days or 12 days.
It's got to have time to settle.
Yeah, I extended the driveway at my house. It's a 3-car driveway now.
Don't diabolical when the Ford Fusion got sent back. She wants a truck or SUV.
So my driveway's like 28 foot wide, 40 foot long now.
Oh damn! Long enough to park a semi on.
I can park a few cars in the driveway now. Once it's ready, I won't have
Right.
to utilize the street.
Going to Holly Ford Fest this weekend. Where's that at? Bowling Green, Kentucky. We'll probably be hauling loads by Saturday morning. Brandon Modern. Hello. Welcome. We've never seen that name before. Elizabeth, Tennessee. Oh, oh. home of Snap-on plant. They had to dig a hole and cover it up, then dig it up later. Robbie, you talking about the vehicles that caught fire?
I think he's talking about the DeWalt lawnmower,
Oh,
the cordless lawnmower.
yeah, with the lithium-ion batteries. That's one of the Snap-on plants. I think the other one's out in Missouri or something like that, or Iowa.
Well, there's a Snap-on plant in Iowa. There's one in Tennessee. There's one, I believe, in Alabama. The one in Alabama they make hammers at. I'm not sure the one in Tennessee builds or makes. I think Snap-on's got 4 or 5 factories in the United States.
Let's see, they build the ratchets and pry bars, chisels, punches, and wrenches and screwdrivers. So they build most of the hand tools here in Tennessee. I think the Iowa plant builds the toolboxes.
And then there's one in Alabama builds hammers. It makes hammers and something else.
Mostly and they are building a huge expansion. Oh wow. Is that, I wonder if that's gonna house the lock and pliers.
I wonder if they're buying that factory. The Melco factory.
Hmm. I think a lot of people are wondering that one.
Well, I just noticed in their flyer, a couple of the recent sales flyers, they've been advertising those locking pliers. I'm like, why are you advertising them if they're not going to be available in the future? And I said something to my dealer, and he said he doesn't think they're going anywhere.
Hmm. Right.
But they'd probably buy it, but I bet they'll figure out a way to build something else there besides the locking plier.
I mean, that would be a huge relief for that town to get jobs back.
The question is that plant actually closed?
That is a good question.
I mean, you can get them on Amazon all day long under the Melco brand. You can get them from your Snap-on dealer.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how many extras they made before they closed down, but you'd think they'd be running short by now. It wasn't supposed to close down at the end of last year.
I think so. I think they said they were going to have enough stock on standby for warranty process or warranty purposes and some other stuff to fulfill the rest of the orders that they had. That would definitely be something to look into. He definitely has them. Hmm. So where is Frosty at these days?
He's probably at the ice plant.
Yeah, I got to get back to my YouTubing again. Jamie, that from what I've seen from everybody, I mean, Tekton's not a halfway bad brand. Going to make the Matco Pittsburgh ratchet soon. Got that. Brandon, I already made the MatCon ratchet. I made it out of the Icon breaker bar instead of the Pittsburgh breaker bar. Videos up on the channel. Not of the process, but the end result. Snap owners, Snap on comfort grip ratchet. Definitely missed with Mac, right? Everybody's got their own tools that they love to use. I'm not knocking anybody's brand or anything like that. One thing that'll always stay the same with me is the Snap-on ratchet. There's really nothing better. Oh, thanks for the information, Brendan. Yeah, the head. If it's this way, it's not sloppy. If it's this way, it's not sloppy. But when it's down like that, it's a little bit sloppy. So yeah, I need something to stiffen it up a little bit. Yeah, I bet you had to use a 3/8 drill bit to hollow off that hole, so that pin would slide through the hole. But I used the 88 tooth flex head from Matco. Hey, Space Ranger. Where's old Boudreaux? You seen him tonight? Get the blue box of metric O-ring from Harbor Freight and set the O-ring on the head and screw down the bolt. Cool. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, because the breaker bar, when it comes original, it comes with a locking washer inside where the bolts sit. And that's what helps the bolt from coming out. But I'm gonna get some blue Loctite, stick it on the threads. Got a little bit on there still. No, the lock washer wouldn't fit. I guess they got it bored out to where the lock washer sits in the head of the breaker bar part. But it's not a bad little build. I mean, pretty cool. Well, some people are probably thinking I'm crazy for doing it, but something I wanted to do. I guess that's why they call me Raging. Right? I think I paid just under 35 for the breaker bar with coupon and 35 for the head from Matco. So, and it's actually 28 inches long. Go into a Matco truck or any tool truck and try to find a 28-inch ratchet for about under $70. Unless it's used, it won't happen. Because what's the price on the biggest half-inch ratchet that tool trucks sell? Like
Snap-on is probably about 270.
Yeah.
That could be a touch low.
Yes, 270 is probably about the right price point for it. 3/8. The 3/8 is what, about 160, 170?
Oh, some of them are up to 180 to 200 now.
Mm-hmm.
But as JD Tico says, you don't own a tool unless you own Snap-on.
Right?
Nick's probably wants to shoot me right now.
Oh, Brandon, you can do that. You can make a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch. They got them.
My biggest Snap-on half-inch drive has got to be pushing 3 foot.
Uh-oh. It's getting ready to get chilly in here.
Hello, gentlemen. What's happening?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Raging.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Frosty.
How y'all doing?
We're doing. That's about it, right?
You showed up.
Oh man, it's been one hell of a week.
Oh, Diabolical has a 33-inch Cornwall ratchet. How much did you spend on that ratchet, Diabolical, if you don't mind me asking?
I could tell you what my big boy is. Let me see.
I think down here in Tennessee, it's been getting high 50s, high 60s at night.
Oh, my balance is getting low.
It's always a plus when you can do that, Jamie. Go around meeting everybody.
see.
Miserable here.
1/2-inch drive ratchets.
33 inch.
Dual 80 soft grip. Where's that big sumbitch that I've got?
Diabolical says 305.
Okay, from that this says 25 3/4, but I want to say it's longer than that. Let me see. Where's the long handle?
Hey,
Yeah,
Mark said,
25 5/8. Is that the longest one? 25 5/8? Snap
oh,
on? No, the extra long.
no. Mark, Brandon, you can find all kind of tool truck branded tools on eBay and stuff like that. If there's not a Cornwell dealer anywhere near you. You can even find them at the pawn shop, some flea markets, people selling there too, Facebook Marketplace.
33 is a long damn ratchet.
Yeah, 33 Cornwell. TFR 308 LFB is the part number.
God damn. I paid $300 for my locking flex. I don't think it's 33 inches long, but I would hang off of that thing. Use it for a jack handle any day.
I'm actually not seeing the long one on their website.
Their website, I think their website's screwed up because they're listing the regular one or the long handle is 24 7/8 or something, and the long handle is 25 3/4. And that don't make any sense. It's going to be an inch longer.
Mhm.
I think they got their figures screwed up, but I know it's not 3 feet long.
Right.
I think it's about 25 inches long.
Yeah, I think 25 is about right. My Matco, I think, is 22 and a half, if I'm not mistaken.
I see the long handle locking flex. I don't see it without the lock on it. And the locking flex, roughly just shy of 25 inches long. It's
I
280.
think
It's
I think
284.
I got a big bastard that I got for him here at the auto store. Let's run and check.
Hey, Theo. Theo, you do have a link in your email if you want to come on. If not, it's okay.
Now this bastard here has got all the features you'd want in a ratchet.
Right.
It's the sealed head. It goes both directions. Well, no, I don't have a soft grip. Let's see how long this sumbitch is. 120 teeth, by the way.
Oh, that's the Matco or Cornwell?
Oh, fuck no. I got this. This is for the guys that work here. I bought this at O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's a Power Torque. This is 24 inches, butt to hilt, 1/2-inch drive, and I want to say it was 36.99.
Oh, wow.
So I won't feel too terrible when I find it, underneath a pile of melted ice, all rusted up and locked in the middle, locked in between forward and reverse. Yeah, it's got a snap ring holding it together and a little slop in the anvil, so it's a cheap piece of shit, but 120 teeth. It doesn't feel bad. Back drag ain't bad. I'm sure it'll hold up to some beatings.
Hmm.
And the price is definitely right.
Right? You can't beat it for about under $40.
Left or right in the bone.
That's fine. Anybody still on the Capri train? I did take a trip to my local Advanced Auto Parts, formerly Pep Boys, and I know Capri released the long or extended version of those Comfort Grip ratchets not too long ago. Them real nice ones that we all bought. And Advanced Auto Parts has got the same ratchet again, the Die Hard brand. It's identical to the Capri. Soft grip, flex head extended length. And I want to say the 3/8 runs about $38, the half inch about $48 or $49. I'm sure there's a 1/4 inch there somewhere, but I haven't found. My store didn't have the soft grip, but I was damn tempted to pick up that 3/8. I mean, it's a damn nice ratchet.
You
Damn
can
nice.
get the 3/8 off of Capri for I believe under $70. I mean, you can get the 3-piece set for I think 150 if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
off of Capri site.
off of Capri, but if you buy it from Advanced Auto, you're going to save a few dollars, and you don't have to buy the whole set.
No, they
I'm,
sell the single ratchets, I do believe.
I haven't seen them.
If I'm not mistaken, they got the Capri's got the single ratchet. They sell individually.
Yeah, I got to look on their website. But
I've got it's not the Comfort Grip, but I've got a 3/8 Capri ratchet flex head that I bought from I think it was either Amazon or Capri.
do you have the 70 or the 90 tooth?
I think it's the 90.
I've got the 72 tooth chrome ratchet, and then I've got that 3-piece set of the 90 tooth ones with the soft grip. You know, they look like a snap on.
Yeah, I won that. I won that set from Capri off of Instagram.
Yeah, it's a nice ratchet. I mean, it's a nice set, and I've used them. They're plenty strong. They do what they're supposed to do. But my complaint, especially with the 1/4 inch one, is if you're supporting the working end with your left hand, or right, depending on what handed you are, or you're palming the thing, that switch is easy to bump into the wrong direction. You know, if you're trying to do something fast, it'll switch directions on you way too easy. I think a little bit more spring tension on that detent would fix it.
Hmm.
You know.
I mean, I think it was what, like 2 months ago when they came out with that extra long version of their same ratchet. I
Yeah,
think those fixed head, or did
yeah,
they have the
fixed
front head?
head. They're fixed head, and the ones that I found at Advanced Auto are flex head,
Hmm.
and they're really nice. I mean, it's the same ratchet. I mean, you know, we took them apart. We did that whole video. We took them apart, and they're as close to identical as you can get. You know, they're coming out the same factory. You know, everything interchanged except the anvil. The anvil, for some reason, on one was drilled like it could be a quick release.
Hmm.
You know, so maybe somebody in some other off brand offers it in a quick release.
Right. How to auto repair. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome.
Well, I am no longer a propeller technician.
Did you graduate from that?
I quit.
Oh, no.
Well, I love the job. I like the people I'm working with, and I was doing well. They wanted to send me back to Ohio to go to Hartzell manufacturing training and get certified and do all this stuff. But I looked at what I was making and realized they haven't even asked me for a damn I-9 or a W-4 yet, and there's no benefits. And thank God I'm still here at the ice plant part time. They're still paying me, and I'm on the books, and I got to keep my medical. or else I'd be screwed. Right? I said, how could you not offer medical? I said, you told me you had full benefits and everything was taken care of when I took the job. I said, if I'd have known you didn't have medical, I never even would have taken the job.
Let's see.
They couldn't get my direct deposit right last week. I had to go to the bank. They wanted to put a hold on the check, so I had to reverse the transaction, go to their bank, cash the check, go back to the bank, deposit money. And I said, man, that's it. This is bullshit. Go down there tomorrow and pick up my toolbox. Hopefully everything's still in it.
Brandon, I think Midwest Tool Review has some USA Cobalt tools that he's been finding. And Dow Barker said it was the macro ratchet, not Cornwell. That was 33 inches. That was 33 inches long.
Mine ain't 33. I want to say mine's 22 and a half, something like that, or 24 or 25, and not 33.
My Matcon ratchet is 28. Of course, of course it's 28. It's got an Icon breaker bar on it. With a Matco flex head ratchet head.
That thing will probably last 50 years, longer than that. It'll last a long time. Just keep a couple of Matco repair kits in your toolbox. It'll run forever. Even the Pittsburgh breaker bar would be okay. I mean, you know, it's when you put that 8-foot length of pipe on the end that they break.
Right.
That's why I use 16-inch pipe or 16-foot pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, JWC Tech, I made the ratchet.
I don't know though. $39 or $36.99, 120 teeth.
That ain't bad.
I should send this to Chef Shade Tree. He would love this thing.
You'd probably use the hell out of it too.
Oh, I'm sure he'd use the hell out of it. He'd rank it right up there with his Sevum.
When I was out in California, I got on Roscoe's truck and I bought those Snap-on wipes they have, and I cleaned a couple of my tools with them. I mean, these tools had caked on grease.
Are
And
they
it cleaned them.
towels?
Yeah.
You think
No,
they're rebranded?
they're not tub of towels. They're Snap-on's own version of them. And I tell you what, they're right in the running with tub of towels, if not better.
You got to try those ones I use, man. The new Caljon, the ones from the HVAC store.
Mhm.
They got like a grit in the towel, and you use them on your hands. You use them on your tools. They'll get aviation Permatex off of shit, or Permatex #1. You know, that nasty, look like Henry's roofing cement. White Teflon dope, you know, pipe dope. They'll get that shit off. Nasty, sticky stuff. It just eats right through it. I was amazed. And I love tub of towels. I keep tub of towels in my truck.
Well, on the way back from East Tennessee on Thursday, the semi actually broke down because we had a coolant hose that broke, that snapped, and I had to get under the truck and fix it.
Ooh.
After I was done, I had the Snap-on wipe with me, and it cleaned my legs right up, cleaned my hands right up, my arms right up. I mean, it looked like I was spotless.
Hell yeah.
It cleaned the tools right up. I mean, it didn't skip a beat.
Right on. See, anything that does what it's supposed to do is all right in my book.
Uh-huh.
It don't even have to do.
Brandon, I was in Pigeon Forge, close to, I guess, Gatlinburg, this last week. out there enjoying some downtime.
How about Dave? What have you been up to, man?
Same old shit. Today I moved like a shit ton of dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah, topsoil. Like
I think
15
you said
yards.
50 yards. Yeah.
Dirt. Hey, there's Chef Shade Tree. I see him in the comments here.
Uh-huh.
Chef, I found your new long ratchets, man. Look no further. You got to go to O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Power torque.
Power torque.
I've been looking at those ratchets. I don't know much about them, but I've been looking at them.
Hey, I grabbed it. I figure these guys need this thing, you know, because I got a gear wrench locking flex. I got a snap-on locking flex. And I damn sure wasn't going to leave them behind, even my Icon locking flex. But this thing is solid. I mean, it's a fucking thumping stick, man. And 120 teeth.
Right.
Ah.
122 ratchet. That long. For under $40. I mean,
Is definitely going to break.
that's an understatement. But what is the warranty process for it? Can you just take it back and they replace it, or?
Take it back, they give you another one if they got it in stock. That's the trick.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, their stuff ain't bad. I've had their wrenches. I've got a few of their sockets, like their crow's feet are rebranded Sunex, and they're fine. They've got those Sunex line wrench crow's feet we were talking about one week. They've got those. Their little impact hex bits and Torx bits look like rebranded Astro, either Astro or Sunex. They're fine, you know. And then the tools, their hand tools are made by some company in Taiwan that they're not bad. They're not fantastic, but they're not bad.
Right.
You know, you go over to the AutoZone and all their shit is Duralast. It's just rebranded Gear Wrench or SATA.
Right.
I actually bought a little short Gear Wrench 100-tooth ratchet, you know, about palm length. I love that thing. I used crap out of it.
O'Reilly still has performance tools. They got more power torque now because I guess that's their dominant brand at O'Reilly's, but they do have performance tools at O'Reilly still. Bought a one by this house anyway.
Chef, what brand is that 1/2-inch impact? Is that another Sevum? Advanced Auto Parts handles all my gear wrench warranties. That's good to know. Well, they had gear wrench for a long time, didn't they? Before they went with this knockoff Capri stuff they got.
It matters what advance you go to. Some of them still are loaded with gear wrench.
I have a set of the new Die Hard combination wrenches on the seat of my truck. They're not bad. They got a nice featured open end, look like they bite pretty good. And I used the 1/2-inch getting the compressor off a box the other day. It was fine. I mean, it's a $40 wrench set. I mean, shit. Every bit as good as a gear wrench or a Tecton or a Capri. I think they're trying really hard with that brand, you know, for DIYers. You want to throw something in your garage toolbox and keep it forever. It's like our dad used to have Challenger by Proto. You get that from King Auto Parts, you know, or SK. A lot of people used to sell SK tools. You know, that shit lasted forever.
I guess SK is gonna try to make a comeback in the tool market here in the U.S. But it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be made in the USA. It'll be made
No,
overseas, I do believe.
I don't think it's going to be very good. I mean, I had a couple of sets
Well,
of their.
who bought SK out? Didn't Apex buy him out?
No,
China. Some company out in China.
Oh no,
Great,
not Great Neck.
Great Neck, yeah.
Mhm.
What did Chad say? They were going to be the same as that Amazon brand. What's the light blue brand? Duratec.
I think so.
We hired a new young guy in our shop, and he was talking to me the other day when I was putting tools away. He's like, "Is there anything here that you've never used?" I said, "Uh huh." He's like, "What?" I said, "Anything that says Taiwan or China on it." He asked me why. I said, "Burns in my hand." He actually
Oh,
believed me.
Did he go put a welding glove on before he touched the tools again?
I don't know if I have anything that just says "Made in China" on it. I'm sure there's something in my box that says "Made in China."
Let's see. You got the CTA61.
Well, the battery's made in China.
Still says made in China.
The battery, yeah.
I want the 861 and I want the 825.
I got two 861s.
Double.
Let's see.
I can
You
go
learn how to
twice as fast.
speak.
2 hands.
Yeah.
Man.
Most of the cordless tools I have that I use on a frequent basis, I have two of.
Before this fucking thing freezes up on me.
That way I don't have to move tools from one car to another car. I can have shit on one car and be working on another car, and I have to take the shit with me. I will have to say though, the 861 I've had to warranty one of them out 3 times now.
3
Oh
times.
wow. What's been the problem with them?
All of a sudden, they just start acting stupid. Like I hit the trigger, it'll be like real weak, and then the lights will stay on, and the battery light will flash. First time it happened, I thought the battery was no good, but it wasn't the battery.
Hmm.
So I sent it out, and I got a new one, and it did it again. This is when they first came out. And I will tell you, I noticed the newest ones I have are slightly different than the original one I bought.
Mhm.
And when you pop the battery out and you look in it look down in the tool, it is different than the original one I had.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming whatever was an issue with them, they fixed it.
Even the 861 has trigger problems.
Sometimes there's a little delay on the trigger. I don't know if they have an actual trigger problem. But the rocker switch, it's very possible they have issues with it. And
Mhm.
probably another part comes out of China. I'm sure they don't make it.
Probably not.
Well, I am now training my replacement here, and he has got to learn how to clean shit up. Broke a damn drain snake off in the sink today. It's got the reaction time of a turtle or a snail, but he
I don't
means well.
say they're already doing that, Brandon. I'd have to say Mac's already phasing out their own brand and going full blown DeWalt.
I thought that was their plan.
It would be smart on their behalf. Why spend the money on making a new case and paying the money for a different case and putting the same damn tool in it?
Yeah, they're just
Right.
a DeWalt, right?
Yeah, the same thing.
Why don't they just
Mhm.
use the Craftsman version?
No, but a lot of people would phase away from it.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
That's why they're using the DeWalt version.
I like my DeWalt stuff. Pulled out that concrete drill today. I've had that thing for 15 years, and it was used when I got it. Plug it in, it drills a hole.
I don't know. A lot of people say DeWalt is for masonry.
Oh, they're great. We had to build a little threshold plate to go between the front freezer and the back, and I use it to put the redheads in the ground. Bore a 5/8 or a half-inch hole through concrete like nobody's business.
I got a couple of DeWalt drills. I wanted the new high half with the DCF 891 or something like that.
Bore right through that slab.
Yeah.
Man, it's cold in there.
I got some of the corded power tools from Craftsman from back in the early 2000s. I mean, those things have been buried in water. Pull them out, let them dry out, and they fire right up. They still work still to this day. Buying some Hercules stuff here lately. Also, I'll be testing them here soon.
Like my little hot rod side project.
I haven't seen that yet.
That is a big bore stroker.
I still have, matter of fact, Brandon, that's where I got that Craftsman stuff from Sears.
I still have a bunch of corded old Craftsman professional series or industrial series line of cordless tools. They're so old that the cords are actually cracking and falling apart on them.
It's hard to find a corded tool anymore. Jesus.
Everything's going cordless.
Go to Home Depot and try and buy a corded Milwaukee drill, and they only have one. You know, you can't find that old 5.5 amp hole shooter anymore. That was the best drill they ever made.
Uh-huh.
You got to special order them. I think everybody's got the 9 amp or the 10 amp one, but I don't think they work as good. Corded grinder too.
Wow, Diabolical picked up a Craftsman drill from 1977.
Ooh.
Of course, growing up, that's pretty much all my family used was Craftsman.
I got one of those.
JWC Tech is right. The power of the new DeWalt mid torque DCF 891. It's like unmatchable. I've not seen another 3/8 or half-inch drive what they call mid torque or compact outdo that sucker.
Is that the new?
Yeah, The little new DCF 891. That thing's got balls, man.
Isn't
I
it,
think that's the XR edition.
isn't it kind of splitting hairs now, though? I mean, they've all got a shit ton of power.
Well, the little 891 is almost as powerful as most of the half-inch, full size.
Oh, it's a 3/8.
No, it's a half-inch.
Oh, it's a half inch, and it's a mid torque, but it's got as much power as the high torques.
I would say it sits right there with the Waltz 899, which is their original high torque.
I have that one.
And their newest high torque is insane. That's a wrist breaker.
Mine are both rigid. I have the Octane high torque and the Octane mid torque, and I think that Octane mid torque was the king of the hill for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought it because it was $100 cheaper than the Milwaukee, and it came with I think it came with 2 batteries instead of 1, or whatever package I bought it in. But I used the crap out of that thing. But now the light wants to stay on. I think I got to take the handle apart and see what's wrong with that switch. Little LEDs want to stay on, so I pull the battery out when I'm not using it.
I had my brother's old Black & Decker corded drill, the big boy, and it just broke down last year. That thing is over 30 years old.
I have one of those. The big kind of square, big mean son of a bitch. I think mine said Sears on it, but it was Black & Decker.
I still old-fashioned whole hog, man. It'll rip a 2x4 out of a wall.
Yeah. You know, the problem I had with a Black & Decker is the chuck would slip. They didn't have a Jacobs chuck on them. That's the only reason I quit using it. I went to a Milwaukee. They had a Jacobs ball bearing chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably made in China now. I don't know.
Everything's made in China.
5 carton made in. Hey, perfect addition to your that room. I mean, there's a lot of people doing it, making the 5-drawer U.S. General carts into a baby changing table.
So how long will Snap-on be able to keep going, making all their tools, not all their tools, but a large percentage of their hand tools in the USA?
They'll be able to go on for a long time because they've got a.
The government contracts will save their ass.
Well, that, and they got aviation. They've got aviation. They've got people out on oil rigs. They've got people that really need to rely on those tools are going to buy Snap-on or, whatever their peers are using. And the old guys in aviation have all got either Snap-on or Cornwell or Mac, old American.
One of the big brands.
One of the big brands.
I've noticed so much stuff on the Mac tool truck today. They're giving Taiwanese options now with Mac labels on them.
Porter Cable. Porter Cable's dead, man, and they just let that company go to shit.
Yes.
They used to be fantastic.
They really haven't come out with anything new. I mean, that's what hurt them. That right there has really hurt them.
I bought a.
Wasn't Porter Cable owned by Stanley Black & Decker?
I think so.
Yeah. How many lines of tool? How many tool brands are they going to use?
Well, they just kind of left them out as the redheaded.
It's surprising to see them let them go to shit and use that factory for something more popular. And just get rid of the Porter Cable name.
They killed the name. I bought an angle grinder up at the local hardware here. It had been sitting there for a couple of years in the same spot, and I said, "Hey, make me a deal on this. I know how long it's been here," and they did. So I put a big wire wheel in it. We've been using it to clean, surfaces, put new gaskets in and stuff. Some bitch gets hot. It gets hot real fast.
Uh-huh.
It's not a good quality grinder. You know, I got a pair of Bosches from Home Depot on sale a few months ago. Those things are outstanding. Bosch and Makita. I've got a couple of Milwaukee's. One of the guys, one of the dumpster divers around here, came up with a DeWalt with a paddle switch on it. I got for $15. Old and beat up, but that thing works great. That poor Porter cable, it just ain't cutting it. It'll never have anything but a wire wheel in it.
Mark Olson says, unfortunately, I think Klein is about to do the same, about to do that too.
You bring it in.
Phase the brand out or something like that.
Oh,
As,
send it overseas. Send their shit overseas.
mhm.
Well, I'll be honest with you, all my tool trucks have options other than their big brands that they advertise on the side of their tool truck.
Yeah.
I can get on my Mac tool truck and buy Gray Pneumatic. I can buy Sonex. I can buy Gear Wrench. I can buy Milwaukee.
Don't mind Taiwanese tools, but I'm not paying you it right. I wouldn't either. I don't know. Can you honestly say tools from all brands are actually made from USA product that are stamped USA on them? Mine just signed that new deal with Lowe's, and it looks like they have them. Yeah. All right, Theo. Have a great night, brother. See you next Sunday. And happy birthday. Yeah, where'd everybody go? It disappeared. Poof. Yeah, we'll go for a while longer. Make this somewhat longer with stream. I haven't been doing live streams. Everybody just bear with me for another week or so, and let me get through orientation. After that, I'll be pretty much back to my night driving again, able to join in on a lot more live streams that I've been joining in on. But with the schedule that we were following and stuff like that, with me driving during the day, I had to sleep at night. And if for everybody that has not heard, for Wide Rights DFB, my channel will be sponsoring a giveaway. So if you're not subscribed to Wide Rights DFB, make sure you go over there and subscribe to that and help them guys out over there. Because you never know when I'm gonna pop up on panel and do a giveaway. I will post the link up in chat. Copy link. Well, if you're not subscribed to this, as soon as it comes up, go over there, subscribe and help them guys out. I'll be doing a giveaway on my channel here soon. So,
Well, what are you giving away, Ragin?
well, over there it's gonna be a $100 gift card, probably to Bass Pro or Cabela's, one of the two,
Ooh,
or something similar.
I'll take
On my
mine.
channel, on my channel, I haven't really decided that yet. But I figured Bass Pro and Cabela's is one of the stores that everybody likes, even if you're a woman.
Or a liberal.
You can go shopping over there, something everybody can use.
Ammo.
Yep.
Maybe even a lure or
Fishing pole or something.
yeah. I am a worse fishing pole snob than I am a trigger snob, let me tell you. But I
Oh,
do all saltwater fishing, so
you got those deep sea poles.
yeah, and being from Southern California, there's a couple of companies from Southern California that we all kind of flock to, one or the other. I haven't been, I haven't actually got out on a boat in over a year. I'm really pissed off about that. Usually we do a 6 day trip in September every year, me and my boss, and we did not go this year for obvious reasons. But I think we're going to go next year. That's all been
Right.
patched up, and everybody seems to be on the same page now. Well, there's some folks like to dive at Guadalupe Island and play with the sharks and pray they don't get eaten. We're catching tuna on the other side of the island. Big
No,
meat.
that's something I don't have no desire to do is dive with sharks. No,
No,
I'm good.
no. I wouldn't want to dive with a tuna either. They're big enough, and I guarantee you, if you were in the water, they would eat you.
Right.
I tell you, Ragin, we were anchored overnight at that island once, and under the boat is what you call a bait ball. It's when there's a bunch of small fish like scad, mackerel, sardine, anchovy. When there's predators around, they swim around in big circles, and they all stay in a tight ball, a tight group. Because spend most of your time inside the circle, there's less chance you're going to get eaten. And circling the boat just for hours and hours and hours. Great white sharks, there's two of them, just going opposite directions, making circles around this boat, just waiting for a tuna or a yellowtail or some kind of substantial fish to take a stab at that bait ball. And they're the most graceful creatures, man. But
Mhm.
they'll piss you off because you get a tuna on the line, a 80, 90, 100 pounder, and you fight that thing back to the boat. They don't break stride. They just cruise around the boat in these big circles, and then they'll swim by your fish. You got him tired out. He's about 5 feet from the rail. They get the gaff out. They go to get him, and here comes Mr. Shark. Just boink. pulls them off the end of your line, leaves you a head. I don't know how they do it, but in one snap, they'll take the whole damn fish behind the gills and you get a head.
You got them sharp ass teeth.
Jesus, that's an understatement.
I can't believe you'd allow that to happen. I'd jump in the water and chase that son of a bitch down and punch him in his gut. Be like, "Well, you ate my fucking tuna, you son of a bitch."
Fucking dynamite is what we need.
I haven't been able to go do any fishing this summer. Been working too much. But
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
so that little mini vacation we took this past week was well deserved.
How many days were you out?
3 or 4.
10, 30, and 5. $1,035.
All right, thank you.
Where'd you
Signed.
catch breakfast most days?
They actually had a
Bottom, paid in full.
decent,
Or on the back, paid in full, and then sign it.
they actually had a decent breakfast at the hotel. Egg, sausage.
As I say, those restaurants and those tourist traps get you, man.
Oh yeah.
Here, have a good night.
All right.
I think the last time I stayed there, we ate at the Pancake House or whatever you want to call it, in that little miniature village up around Traffic Light 6. They got taffy shops and all the little shops, candle shops, and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
And that was like $80 breakfast. I think after that, each day I went to Waffle House in Pigeon Forge. 28 bucks, 28 bucks, and we all had good breakfast.
The first night we were there, we got there a little late. Well, we got to the hotel a little late. So we just walked down to Bojangles.
You walked down to where?
Bojangles. It's a chicken place. A lot like Popeyes.
Like where you stayed, though, that was like the end of the strip.
Pretty much.
Did you go up in the mountains at all?
No.
Well, shit.
Well, yeah, when we went to the parrot exhibit.
Next week, my sister-in-law is getting married.
Uh-oh.
The final sister.
Well, congratulations.
Well, I don't give a shit. But the wife, she decided I was going to take a few days off after that, and we're going on vacation.
Uh-oh.
We're going to finish our honeymoon at the happiest place on earth.
Disney World.
Disneyland.
Yeah. It was actually our 4-year anniversary last Wednesday, so
Whoa, congratulations.
it actually worked out quite good.
Chef, you went on a fishing trip in the UP of Michigan for Northern Pike?
Sure.
Yikes.
Most people go up there for the whitefish or walleye or salmon. Unless you're like sport fish, and then you go for Northern Pike and like competition shit, muskie, sturgeon. went a fishing charter up in Lake Huron, out of I'm trying to think in the city.
Hey, Adam. Thank you for asking. Frosty's doing. He's just doing.
We had to go way out. We were fishing at crazy ass depths for the whitefish.
Hmm.
We left out Sheboygan,
I'm talking about saltwater whitefish or freshwater whitefish.
freshwater.
What we call a whitefish out here is something different. A saltwater fish. Look like a miniature yellowtail. Give you a little fight though.
Well, Lake Erie's good for walleye. All the lakes are good for walleye if you know where you're at and where the charter knows where they're going. They're all good for walleye.
Mhm.
Detroit River is good for walleye. Just you might be eating something. Ate some of Jimmy Hoffa.
I thought he's under one of the buildings.
Dude, nobody knows where he's at, but they're still looking.
He's in Puerto Rico.
I'd have to say he's been totally incinerated. I mean, he's been gone since 1975. I can't believe the FBI still take a good lead and look for him.
That's what they alluded to in the Netflix movie. They just pushed a button and he vaporized.
Y'all smoke cigars?
On occasion.
Cuban round.
Nice.
Got these from the Route 66 casino on I-40.
Very nice.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, them's just good cigars. Cohibas are very good too.
They got good flavor to them. Hey, Randy.
Our local town has a trout derby every year. My dad was the president of the sportsman club.
That's the fish I get. I get the speckled rainbow trout from Cracker Barrel whenever I go there.
We have a lot of those in our waters here. If you know what waters to go to, there's a lot of rivers that have a lot of them. And
Oh, fishing up in Michigan is phenomenal. That's one thing I miss up there. All the lakes you can go to and just put a boat in and go fishing.
I want to do salmon again.
I enjoyed the salmon charter I went on Lake Michigan. That was for coho and chinhook salmon. But
did you have to snag them, or were you using live bait or using bait?
we were using I don't know what they call those things, shiners, little twisters.
Yeah. You got to try and get them to strike.
They were striking where the charter captain took us to. They were striking.
Yeah, you put a little lead on there, you whip it out there, wind it back in, whip it out there, wind it back in. You could do it with a fly rod if you wanted to. When I did it, we were using spinners. We were going for cohos.
They put up a good fight though.
Yeah, you're using a fairly small line, aren't you? 8-pound or a 12-pound test or something?
I think about 12-pound test.
Jesus, my stuff starts at 20. Goes up from there.
No, everyone is on the pocket fry bars lately. Found a pretty cool one made by Weha called a tip lifter that is basically a mini pry bar with a split like a body clip tool. Pretty sweet. I haven't seen that one.
A chip lifter. Sweet. I like
I haven't
Weha.
seen that. I
One of
don't
my
think I have anything
drivers.
from Weha.
So the new gig's going to be interesting.
Uh-huh.
The new gig, I got hired by a company that builds and repairs chippers, tree chippers. I guess they're a pretty big company. They got offices all over the place, and they need somebody for their Santa Fe Springs location, journeyman mechanic and kind of a overall management guy. It'll be 5 days a week, 68,000 a year to start, which is not bad.
Yeah, Bochy, we're still on.
Ooh, salmon heads. I don't know.
Huh. Bochy's always awake. She's on a coffee binge. Always.
Yeah, Adam, that's what I'm hoping for. Plenty of work. I'll tell you one thing I enjoyed about the prop shop.
Huh.
Instead of having a pen or a keyboard or a mouse in my hand for 80% of the day, I had a wrench or a screwdriver or a socket or something in my hand. I missed it. Give that toolbox a workout.
Can't you make a good stock out of fish head?
Well, you can make good stock out of anything.
The eyeballs are good fish oil.
Where'd my board go?
A lot of bearings in there.
Touche. Alrighty.
I got bit about fucking 3,000 times today by mosquitoes.
Jesus.
They were horrible today. I think they know they're about to die.
Yep. First good freeze is getting ready to hit Michigan. Should be anyway. Coming about that time of year.
Yeah, so you guys keep seeing me itch. It's not because I got crabs. At least I don't have crabs yet. But I just feel like I got shit crawling all over me. Brushing
Yeah,
mosquitoes off me all night, all day.
yeah, she just cut my hair today, so I got that after feeling when you cut your hair. The Filipino Lippy thing. Lots of chili peppers and sour tamarind. Yeah, you're in southern Texas. Of course, it's going to be hotter than hell down there. Damn, I haven't been in southern Texas in well over a month or so.
Yeah, that's been known to happen, Adam.
Damn.
Any farm?
Before I was quick wrench, they used to call me Tornado Tongue.
Too. Yeah, I've been here in Texas. Is pretty hot these days.
Texas is overrated, man. I moved down there for 6 months because everybody says everything's bigger in Texas. Trust me, I measured every day. It didn't change a bit.
Oh God.
So the governor's a liar.
Don't worry about you. It'll cool down in Texas. Give it about end of October, early November. It'll cool down. Maybe. Damn. It is overrated. The only thing bigger in Texas is the egos of those who were born, raised, never left Texas. Why? Why you want to leave Texas? Bachi, don't you drink that Black Rifle coffee? That's what you drink. Hell no, Mark. You don't want to come back to Rhode Island. The wife actually bought some Black Rifle coffee today. I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Start out another week here.
Uh-huh. Once you make that move, Frosty, you gonna stay there part time, or are you gonna be
Oh,
done with it altogether?
no, I'm going to stay here part time.
I had a bag of that Death by Coffee. Was unimpressed.
I wouldn't know. I never drink coffee.
I was drinking it more when we were doing the recoveries than anything. Stop at a restaurant, I'd get coffee.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Recoveries? You was doing snatches, were you?
basically took 6 trucks from one owner. One from up there in Portland, 4 of them from Phoenix, and 1 of them from Georgia. That was his 6. And we got one out of Los Angeles. 2 or 3 of them from Northeast. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh yeah, we were still busy.
You guys gotta give me a few minutes. I gotta let my dogs out for the night and put them away.
Of course.
Oh, why not, Steph? Why don't you drink coffee? Tell you what, that energy drink that Ted told us about, that Celsius, if you haven't tried it and you like drinking energy drink, try it. It's actually pretty good. Now, Chef, are you talking sweet tea or unsweet tea? Just regular tea. Unsweet, ugh, that's nasty. I can't drink unsweetened tea. Ugh. My mom used to drink that tea out of a jar, that powdered tea stuff. Oh, this energy drink ain't Red Bull. It's Celsius. almost the same type of can as a Red Bull, but better tasting. I would imagine.
Hello. Almost time for me to get out of here.
Right?
We'll get some sleep. Start this nonsense all over again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, understatement. We get to get up in the morning, go get the rental car that CFI got us, pack it up, and start heading to Joplin.
Where's that?
Joplin, Missouri.
Ah, you can go pick something up.
No, we're going to orientation.
New company?
Yeah, we're going back to company drivers because this truck has got a really big bill that's got to be for repairs.
Jesus. Is it all related to the after treatment?
Pretty much. About
What a pill.
$16,000.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jesus, you could damn near buy a house back there for $16,000.
Uh-huh. So, yep, we're gonna put this in storage and go back to being company drivers. Fix this one a little bit at a time. Once we get it fixed, we're gonna either lease it on with another company or take it to Volvo and sell it.
I'd sell it. You lease it out, it's just going to get beat up.
Oh, if we leased it, we'll be the drivers of it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Lease it on with another company, so to say.
Yeah, that I could see. Owner operator,
Mhm.
like England or somebody like that.
Mhm. If we bring this truck on at CFI, I think they give us a $10,000 sign-on bonus.
Ooh,
So we've got that option once the truck is up and running right again.
what's wrong with it now?
From what Memphis told us, the Volvo dealership in Memphis, they got injector 2 and 4 is bad. The EGR cooler, the CCV valve, the DPF dozer filter needs to be taken out and burned, cleaned out. Their air compressor needs to be changed. And just basic maintenance.
That's a lot of shit.
Hmm. Yeah,
How old is that thing?
it's a 2020.
Yeah, but you're putting a lot of miles on it.
It's got over 550,000 miles on it.
Yeah, I guess that's to be expected.
Hmm.
Them poor trucks, they just get the shit beat out of them.
Oh yeah, big time.
Our trucks here, man, I mean, we don't put that many miles on them, but we put some miles on them, and they're all hard miles, short trips. You know, they get loaded and unloaded 8, 10 times a day. They just get whooped.
No, I think CFI is going to put us in a brand new Kenworth T680.
Be a nice piece.
Uh-huh. Truck I'm used to. Truck I actually like. I drove those for over half my career.
I didn't like their bobtails much. They just felt tippy to me. And I don't know if it's just the cab, just the narrow cab and the way they sit on there, but like a high center of gravity.
The Volvos and the Mac, they're the same, pretty much the same make. And the 2020 and above with the Air Ride cab, when you hit one of those sharp curves that it's got a bank on it,
Yeah,
the cab like to lean with the truck a little bit too much,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it gives you that pucker effect
Yes,
that truck's
precisely.
getting ready to go boom.
Yes, precisely. I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I do not like it. And I mean, I felt we were taking heavy loads. We were working for the studios, and we were taking loads of block ice up to the chippers, and we'd have to go on this back lot, dirt roads, and everything was on an embankment or up a hill or down a hill, and if you had to go sideways on any kind of a grade, you thought that truck was going to tip over with you in it.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the drivers, they would just get out. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm getting away from this truck. It's going over. I'm like, the truck's not going over.
No, the truck never tipped on me. I mean, that's one of the things I hate about these trucks, about the Volvo. Other than that, it's a good riding truck. It's got the front side of it. It's not the 760. It's got the bigger sleeper berth. That's a big sleeper berth, but it's got a little bit better of a sleeper berth on it. But those 6 Max that we recovered without a trailer, golly, driving that damn thing down the road, it's like it's bouncing you out of the damn seat.
Oh, the concrete roads are the worst.
Mhm.
And Freightliners and Hinos are real bad. Sprung real hard.
Oh yeah, we recovered a few of those. The Freightliner.
And Internationals. I want to say the Internationals real similar. They don't do the tippy thing, but man, are they sprung hard. We got spots on the 110 freeway here going through LA where you will bounce in the seat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, violent. Like you got to know what you're doing, or you lose control of that thing.
Hmm. The Freightliner we picked up out of Los Angeles out there. Golly, coming back with that truck. Yeah, it was no fun.
No, twisty roads and the wrong freeway off ramps or interchanges where they bank. Jesus. Especially if you were a pallet heavy on one side or something, because it's in the back of your mind. It's like, oh, I'm heavy on this side. Oh, I don't want to go around that corner. Oh, Jesus. And you're holding on, you're trying to right yourself. Like, why would the cab lean with the truck? That's the dumbest goddamn thing.
I don't know. I don't really have that problem with a Freightliner or a Peterbilt or
No,
a Kenworth. It's
we
just the Mack and the Volvo that I've had that problem with.
we had it with the Kenworths, but these are the bobtails now. These aren't the full size 18 wheelers. These were their bobtails. And they were up higher, and they could carry a lot more weight. I mean, these were big, heavy trucks. They had, that What is that green Cummins called? A uh, pack
The
something,
green,
huh?
the green motors.
Yeah,
Um,
pack
the green
something.
motors are no. The pack car is the black one.
Pack car. Yeah, they're pack cars. They're Cummins. Excellent
But
drive track.
a lot of your green motors are the Volvo D13, or
Right,
made for Volvos.
right. Now these were pack cars. I know for a fact. I think they were. Oh, what the fuck's that thing in our tandem out there? It's a
Not a Pro Star, huh?
L9 or an M11. No, not an M11. Got to be the L9. There's a big motor for a bobtail. It's a big motor. We had one we used to lease from a company over in Montebello. We'd always end up getting the same truck. It was a short bobtail, like a 20-footer. And this thing must have been a demo model or something because it had 300 or 325 horse pack car in it. That sumbitch was like a race car. Everybody wanted to drive that truck. Didn't matter if it was loaded or if it was empty. That thing just flat hauled ass. Then you'd get another one just like it, a pig, just flat pig. Wouldn't get out of its own way. We had this old Hino here that we leased. We've had it for about 3, 4 years now. And from the factory, it had a hole in the intercooler pipe. So we always thought it was a pig. They went and replaced that thing, and all of a sudden, the thing picked up 100 horsepower. Got a
The
great
only
the whole time, broken hose.
the only international I drove broke down on me within a week. It took
All our
2 weeks.
internationals, all of them took a shit. The def pump, the def sensor, the computers will take a shit. The ECM relay is in a little box right next to the step to get into the cab, so they get kicked and beaten up all the time. And that's a pretty stupid place to put the relay.
It took 2 weeks for them to diagnose the problem. It was going to take them another 2 or 3 weeks to fix it.
Man,
The company I was with at that point in time said, "Nope, we're going to send you after another truck." I told them as long as it's not another international.
yeah.
They put me in a Kenworth T660.
Well, that'd be a nice truck.
It had plenty of power, but no room inside of it.
No, it's that skinny cab.
Uh-huh. When you get up and you're not in that back sleeper berth area, you bump your damn head.
Yeah, it feels like you're driving like a 32 Ford or a tractor or something. It's like it's pinched in.
Hmm.
They're neat. I mean, they're fun to drive and all, but you go on a long trip in that thing, you can tell it's just a day cab. They weren't they weren't thinking long range with them.
No, it had a 13 speed in that one.
We
That
don't
was
even
fun to drive.
we don't even see those anymore. I haven't seen a 9-speed in a couple of years either. They're all automatics now.
Uh, Not all of them. They still got them.
I
They still
remember
make.
this is Southern California. Everybody's neutered out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
class A drivers don't know what a stick shift is.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Well, everybody, we are coming up on the 3-hour mark.
Oh no.
3-hour stream. Hey, not bad. For the
No.
first one coming back. I haven't done a long stream like this in well over a month. C600A used to love the looks of those when it first came out, especially, right?
T600.
The wife's been in trucking longer than I have. She was driving those red Kenworths that CFI had back in the day. If everybody wants to stay there, outros.
Yeah, it's getting late. Thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a good week.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, also thanks for having me on.
Thank y'all for joining in.
Be good to one another, guys. Take care.
And I'll be this last week is going to be a little rough, but after this week, everything should get back to normal for me on live stream. I'll be back to my night shift again. But everybody in chat, y'all stay safe this weekend. Have a great week. Make sure you make it a profitable one. Thanks for attending. Remember, if you're not a member of Wide Right CFB, go over there and check them out. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be popping in one of these live streams and doing that giveaway for them. And stay tuned for more videos to come on my channel. I may do a series while I am in orientation for steps for that. If anybody's interested in that kind of stuff, and more tools and tool reviews. Like I always say, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Comment after the video if you want to. Share out to your friends. Turn on that bell for all notifications. Until the next time, y'all keep those wheels spinning. The beaver's grinning. Raging Cajun will catch you on the next one. Peace out.